Something different about you.
Nothing at all, mate. G'day, folks, and welcome to the show.
Rugged.
We're going bush this week.
Relaxed.
Well, Victorian country will do that to you.
Reliable.
We're going to keep testing our fantastic rigs.
So stick around, folks.
While we show you what's up down under.
You wearing my shirt?
Yep.
Where'd you get that from?
I took it from your bag.
It's time to see this land of wonder. It's time to go and see what's up down under. What's up down under?
On today's episode, we continue our adventure through the Victorian High Country. So far, our journey has taken us from the Black Spur Inn, through Kendall's Campground and onto Eildon Pondage. Today, we head east towards Sheepyard Flat. We all love getting out in the bush and exploring with our mates, but if we don't have a plan, we're just going to drive around endlessly all day. I still reckon the best way to put that plan together is to spread the map out on the bonnet, get everyone together, it's a good sense of community and everyone can put their 2 bobs worth. Now we're planning to drive today from here to here, and I reckon I've got the best way to go.
I'd love to see a bit more dirt in it, Macca.
Bit more dirt.
Want some fast track from there to there, mate?
Well, I reckon we do it my way, Steve.
What?
The HEMA map people have been making paper maps for years. Now they've developed a digital version called the HN7 that travels with you just like your car GPS, except it shows you all the tracks and items of interest along the way.
One of the great Australian pastimes is fishing, and while we were at Lake Eildon, Jeff and myself decided to whip out the fly rod in search of the elusive trout. Unsuccessfully. Are there even any fish in there? I thought I'd find out for sure, so we headed to the Snobs Creek Fish Hatchery and caught up with David Ambrins.
Hey, David, when people come to these parts, high on their list of things to do is fishing. Your responsibility here with Fisheries Victoria is to make sure that there's fish.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, on site here, we're at Snobs Creek Fish Hatchery, and we produce 6 species of fish that we then release into our waterways to support recreational fishing. Out of our site here, we produce 2 groups of fish. So our salmonid group, which are our trout and salmon, brown trout, rainbow trout, chinook salmon, as well as some native species, Murray cod, Macquarie perch, trout cod, and some golden perch.
Is there a number of fish or eggs that you've got on the go? What's the caper?
Last year we produced on site 1.3 million fish.
Wow.
To support the stocking program. Split 50-50 between the 2 groups of fish, so we did 669,000 native fish.
Yep.
And we did 661,000 trout and salmon.
Dave, how does it feel knowing that your hard work is helping us holiday makers continue to fish on the waters?
It feels great, yeah. Look, the Eildon Lake up there at the moment is fishing fantastically for golden perch, and that fishery there is supported 100% by our stocking program.
Look at that.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
And we've got some great results from our Murray cod stocking there, as well as other stocking across the state, and we get reports all the time.
Could you do me a favour? I reckon you could be feeding them a bit much because they are not biting on the end of my line out at the lake. So if you could just pare back the feeding so that when they make it to the lake, they're just a bit more hungry.
I don't know how to respond to that.
We've been through some pretty rough terrain on this journey, and following me every step of the way has been my faithful Jonahs camper trailer.
What are the good people at Jonahs going to say when we return the camper trailer to them like that?
Mate, I don't think they're going to say anything. They said, take it where you want, do what you want with it, it'll follow you anywhere you go.
Well, we certainly did that, didn't we? We've taken it through the Victorian fringes of the high country, off-road, and it has stood the test.
Well, goes to show, mate, no such thing as a speed bump in a hire car.
Any dirt inside?
Nothing. That's what amazes me. Have a look at the outside. Inside, spotless.
So when it comes to cleaning it, it's just hose it down.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know them better than I do.
I don't think we're going to have a problem, mate.
All right.
You know, he's worried about. The book did it in his name anyway. If you want to know more, log on to campertrailer.com.au.
After the break, we arrive at Sheepyard Flat. Nissan, supporting What's Up Down Under and this journey. To see their latest models, visit your local Nissan dealer today or go online and log on to nissan.com.au. After another great night's sleep, our convoy set about packing up camp in readiness for our journey ahead to Sheepyard Flat.
However, it wasn't all smooth sailing.
Inside there are a couple of little pockets. Really handy to put your car keys in. But when she's all tarped up, ready to go on the back of the car and you go... Oh. It wasn't long till I found my keys and my hat and we were on the road headed for Sheepyard Flat.
Nestled right on the bank of the Halkwa River, Sheepyard Flat is a great campsite for those looking to get away from the hustle and bustle and be one with nature.
Sheepyard Flats gives you, about 7 different campsites. So if you want to be next to someone, you can do. If you want to go right further up, you can be out there by yourself. Bit of four-wheel driving to get down to some of the campsites. You feel like you're on your own, away from everyone.
You're 365 days of the year, maybe a week off for Christmas, so no phones, no service is a good thing.
As the convoys set up camp, I had a quick chat with Troy about the Armadillo and found out about some of its features.
Got a better view than my kitchen at home.
Oh, you can't buy views like that, can you, Ted?
How good is it?
Hey?
Bacon and eggs in the morning, taking in the surrounds.
And the good thing about it, you can pack up, have a different spot tomorrow morning.
You've not put the annex on this one this morning either.
Yeah. Got the good overnight stay, so you just pack up and move on, not a problem.
It's cool as well, if it's not even up, you can just bring this out. If you're on the side of the road, this can be collapsed as well, can't it?
Yep, no, that's for sure. You can pull up on the side of the road in a parking bay, in a safe parking bay, that is. And just make tea, put the kettle on, make some sandwiches and you're laughing. You can cook a 3-course meal here, not a problem.
And you even like catering for things like me, who has my technological phobias. I'm charging my phone in there, not in a PowerPoint, but in a little USB outlet.
Oh, you've got to bring the technology out sometimes.
You have to.
Although you don't get phone service out here, at least you can still
be charged.
Be charged
Use
for when
it
you
to play
do
music and stuff.
That's it.
It's all about the serenity when you step off the beaten track and do a spot of camping. The sounds of nature are amazing. No telephone calls, no text messages, no emails, and even the two-way's got limited range. But every now and then, you just need to get connected. Enter the Optus Sat Sleeve, turning your smartphone into a sat phone, and it is really easy to use. Either slip your phone into the cradle or connect via Bluetooth, and all of a sudden, you're making those important calls. Now, if you don't mind. Hello, Mum. Yes, it's Terry. Your favourite son. Second favourite? If you want any more info, log on to optus.com.au/satellite and follow the links.
Now, we all love getting out in Mother Nature and having a good explore, but what it often does is brings everything that was out in the bush back inside our sleeping area with us on our feet, doesn't it? And that leads to a crunchy bed. No fun in that whatsoever. The Sea Gear Multimat was designed to let sand go through it, but not back up. So the military grabbed a hold of it and said, hey, we can land our choppers on that in the desert, stop the sand going up into the working parts. Now, how clever is that? But what it really says is how tough is it? There's no way that you are going to hurt this out camping. So if it's tough enough for those guys, it'll do you. If you want any more information on the Sea Gear Multimat, just go to seagear-outdoor.com.au.
On this journey, Jeff Wickham has been driving the North Star slide-on camper. I took a ride with him to find out more about the benefits of this particular style of camper.
Feels like we're just going for a drive.
Yeah, like a normal Sunday drive, Terry.
You got the bed literally just above you here.
Yeah, that's the Hilton on wheels, mate.
That's the Hilton on wheels.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not too heavy. It doesn't compromise the performance of your vehicle either, really, does it?
No, we've got the weights, for each vehicle and different campers for each vehicle. So, we've got a responsibility to make sure that it does work when you do go, with your suspension and everything.
So can you build a little bit to spec? Someone brings you a Nissan, they say, look, this is what it can carry, and then you can sort of modify the design and the build a little bit to make sure that you fulfil that spec?
Oh, no, more the models, not design, or with the build, it's all the same.
So you say, well, this model's suitable for this type of vehicle?
Yes.
What do you find that the people love about this so much?
Oh, the ease of it. The ease of it and towing their boats and horse floats and things.
Definitely makes camping easy to that next level, doesn't it?
No extra registrations.
Oh, that's true. Not servicing any more tyres as well, wear and tear on additional machinery.
No extra sheds or anything like that to have to store them, washing.
Well, how about that? You know, when you go home and you've got your caravan, your camper trailer, it's filling up the driveway, isn't it, all year? Now, I know my wife, when we go bush and we go camping, she's always looking for ease and efficiency. The ladies must love this.
Yes. Hang on, we're going to rev her up here, mate. You get
All
up,
right, rev her up then,
get up,
mate.
Miss Hill.
You can
Here
answer
we
the
go.
question
We won't
after.
get up. Hang on.
The ladies must love it.
Yep. Yeah, they're like a shower and toilet, some ladies, so we can handle that too for them.
Yep.
Or an external shower with a porta potty inside.
Yep.
You've got to make the ladies happy, mate. Otherwise, I won't go.
If you'd like any more information on the North Star Camper, log on to jeffshed.net.au. Stick around, because after the break, Macca visits a brewery. Because I don't get the breweries anymore. Macca does.
This is your last chance to enter the Cub Campus Competition, so get your entries in now. Your chance to win this brand new Brumby from Cub Campers. Valued at over $28,000, featuring independent suspension, electric brakes, fridge box, stainless steel kitchen, and a whole lot more. The Brumby camper trailer is Australian designed and made with Australian steel and Australian canvas. I'm feeling Australian. And there's nothing more Australian than a bonus prize drawn each month, so Chemek is throwing in the Chemek RV Media Package, worth more than $1,100. There's even more chances to win. There's a $2,000 Chemek gift voucher and 10 $250 gift vouchers from Discovery Holiday Parks. And you can enter every day of the competition, so simply log on to whatsupdownunder.com.au and follow the prompts. Subscribe to the What's Up Down Under magazine and you'll still receive 100 bonus entries to the competition. So if you're feeling Australian like me, get your entries in now because the Cub Campus Competition ends December 31st. Coromel's about as Australian as a short bloke with a big hat and a long beard. But that means that when they innovate, they think about the harsh Australian conditions. And I'm standing right next to one of those innovations today. This is the all-new Element 612 and it comes in two varieties. You can get the on-road version or this bad boy beside me, the big off-roader. So let's start on the outside. We've got this grey skin which just looks the part, but below that, checker plate. Now that comes up 400 millimetres from the base for your protection and it wraps around to the front. Very nice. And a slide-out barbecue, so you can even burn a chop on the side of the road. Up the business end here, we've got a toolbox. Now that's going to keep all your gear high, dry, damage-free and safe, which is important, but it also holds all your gas equipment. Out here in Party Central, we've got a 12-volt outlet, a USB outlet, somewhere to plug the telly in, but more importantly, we're running on 16-inch rims. This is an off-road unit, remember. Behind that, we've got independent suspension, two 80-litre water tanks, both covered with bash protection. This van reminds me a lot of me. Tough and rugged on the outside, but luxurious and soft on the inside. Why don't you kick the mud off your shoes and come in for a look? Now, the reason we buy an off-road caravan is so we can leave home and stay away for a long time. So what does that mean? We need plenty of storage, and this baby's got it, even under the bed. We're talking overhead storage, under sink storage, bedroom storage, and under couch storage. They've even stored away all your electricals nice and neatly, but still very easy to get to. The kitchen has everything you need, including a 190-litre fridge. And through door number 2, a full ensuite if you don't mind. Vanity, shower, toilet, the works, even a washing machine. Very nice touch. To find out more, get online at coromel.com.au.
Outlaw is fantastic. It's better than I thought it would be. You can take it anywhere your vehicle will go. It's not heavy to tow. So it just makes a perfect little, particularly a weekender and things like that. It's great.
Terry, coffee's ready.
I've been just standing over there waiting for you to call me in for a cuppa.
I can see you're just desperate for one.
You've always got a good brew going in the morning, haven't you?
You got to start the day on the right way.
You're always so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Look at you. Why's that?
What happens when you get a good sleep, Terry?
Oh, this thing.
Yeah,
Really?
It's a beauty. No mossies getting in?
because it's all solid, isn't it?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say it's the biggest thing out there, but it's got everything you need.
More than big enough for me.
I love that it carries all the toys too. Boat,
Yeah.
bike,
There's plenty of storage space at the back. You can put just about anything you want in there.
and every morning you just slide the kitchen out and
Yeah. Yep. Get a brew going. That's the first thing every morning. Get a good brew going.
I've noticed that it's a bit of a routine for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. A bit of a ritual.
Yeah. Well, thanks for including me in your ritual, mate. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. You're welcome.
If you want to know about the sort of vehicles and equipment to go to the high country, log on to ciavic.com.au.
Armadillo's been going fine, mate. Wherever that car goes, it'll tag along behind and sit in there nicely. My partner drives around with it, towing it, and not a worry in the world for her either.
She'll go anywhere the car goes, and that's what you want. If you want to get off-road, get out there, away from civilization, then you need a camper that's going to do that.
So we put the campers to the test and took to the tracks for a little more off-road driving. Everywhere we went, they followed. They really do build them tough. We were feeling a little parched, so what better place to stop off than a brewery?
Terry, a few days out on the tracks, dusty, water's not cutting the mustard, it's washing it down. Imagine how excited we were when we saw a big sign that said brewery.
Absolutely, Macro. I'm sure you were very excited, and for a good reason. We have good beer here.
How long have you been here?
The brewery's been here for about 15 years. We've been brewing. I've been here for 4 years. We stock 5 standard beers. So we have a brown ale, a mountain ale, which is a really dark wheat beer. We also have a raspberry ale. That's probably our signature beer, very popular. We also do a pale ale, which again is popular, and the Beast.
The Beast?
The Beast, yep. It's an India pale ale. So really full flavoured beer, lots of hops, lots of bitterness, 7% alcohol content. So really big, full flavoured beer. If you love your beer, you'll love it. Cheers.
Well, I do love a beer, in moderation of course, and we had no trouble taming the Beast.
That is something, isn't it?
The same couldn't be said for some of the other blokes.
Your shot, Macca.
That's not Macca, Rob. Why don't you have another beer, mate? After the break, it's hillbilly time. What's up, Down Under, and this journey is made possible by the Caravan Industry Association of Victoria. If you'd like to find out more about the caravan industry, visit ciavic.com.au. What's Up Down Under is offering a 2-year magazine subscription and travel saver card for just $145. A $345 value, so you save $200. Plus, you receive a bonus Sea Gear multi-mat to keep the sand where it belongs. This offer is limited to the first 500, so go to whatsupdownunder.com.au/Sea Gear and follow the prompts. A family-owned business, Cub Campers has been manufacturing in Australia for over 40 years. Cub makes some of the most popular flip-top camper trailers on the market and provide a large range to suit your travel needs. To watch the full video on the Cub Camper Weekender, go to cubcampers.com.au. For me, the best part about camping is the cooking, and today, with Mick's help from Hillbilly Camping Gear, we are cooking, Mick,
traditional camp oven roast.
You betcha. We're going to use that fire pit. Once we've got an even flame, we're going to prepare that pot over there as our oven, and we'll be away.
That's it.
Now that we've got a good flame, it is time to put our pre-marinated meat in the oven. What's that?
That's a trivet. Just rest your meat on.
Beautiful. So we're going to whack our pork that we've got here and our beef on the trivet. Ripper, been marinated. How many hours do you reckon this is going to take?
Take a good 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Beautiful. And once we whack the lid on, is it pretty much just a set and forget?
We need to put it over the fire, and we need to have a nice shovel full of hot coal on the lid.
Ha! That, folks, is going to give your meat in there a nice even heat to get a complete cook. Let's go have a drink. We'll be back soon.
Great idea.
Whack some veggies in there. Camp roast is absolutely no good unless you're having it with some fantastic veggies, and we're going to cook a couple in a few different ways today. The first way, Mick?
It's in the veggie ring, which is a second layer of cooking inside the oven. Put a nice fresh lot of coals on the lid, The veggie ring sits in above the roast on a ledge. With good heat on the top, you'll get proper roast vegetables.
And as always, with that there, it's a set and forget. Probably a good opportunity there to turn your roast if you need to as well.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Terry.
Well, the smells here are fantastic, and I've got a sneaking suspicion that we have done an absolutely magnificent job. Here's our veggies right here, and you know what? A little bit of cheese over the top, Mick. What do you reckon? Just some melt, bit of flavour?
That'll be good.
There's our beef ready to go. And you know how I said we're going to do the veggies two ways? There's our greens there in another arm over there in a wok. Look at that, delightful. Have a look at that, Mick. Campfire roast, some beautiful fresh veggies.
Nothing hillbilly about that, Terry.
Woohoo, cheers, mate. Well done.
If you'd like to find out more about Hillbilly camping gear, log on to their website, campingwithhillbilly.com.
Hot plate. Travelling through country Victoria reminds me of a good feed of camp cooking.
How's that?
Mate, could keep coming back time and time again.
It's very true, and seeing how easy it is to get out here and enjoy, it makes it a must-do for everyone.
Yeah, and we've got to thank our mates from the CIA Victoria, as well as the mob sitting around the fire here with us tonight, for making this possible.
You guys at home need to make it a reality for yourselves. Who knows? You might even cross paths with us.
Yeah, when we're out here next time showing you
What's up, Down Under?
What's up, down